The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
The Shadow Lord? You've been on his side this whole time?
Hello and welcome back to Taro News Network with me, the reporter. And today we'll be looking at the May News Catch-Up. First story of the day is regarding SINoALICE, which its English release has been hinted at May 9th. And now while hints of this May 9th announcement has been heard as early as 2018, we have an official release date of July of 2019. Pre-registration is now available on Nexon's official website for the game. Note, you can see some of the trailers awaiting this new announcement in the back here, called Ever After Ends Now. Moving on, different tiers of pre-orders have been offered. The first 4,444 people to register get 100 free magic gems. The first 44,444 pre-registrations net all players a limited time job and an SS tier weapon. The next 444,444 players net 200 magic gems, and finally, the first 500,000 pre-registration cap nets players the SS Nightmare and 5 upgrade swords. So, the hype is pretty big about this. We've had fans, including myself, chatting amongst each other, wondering when Square Enix and Yoko Taro would be delivering on their promise for this English and other language release. It seems like we're finally getting it. So why don't you enjoy the last bit of this trailer and we'll move on to the next story.
冷めない悪夢なんてないんだから。
On to our next story of the day. As of May 14th, Sekiro Shadow Die Twice has added a new mod to its Play Store for players to enjoy. That's right. As you can see in the background here, a new mod featuring 2B from NieR Automata, which is showcased by Forsaken Silver on his YouTube channel, portrays 2B with her signature sword Virtuous Contract in Sekiro Shadow Die Twice. That's right, people. It has been requested for a long time and it has finally appeared in-game. In the background you can see the brilliant footage made by YouTuber Forsaken Silver. This mod is absolutely amazing, so I'm going to shut up and allow you to enjoy the action. Remember, all credit goes to Forsaken Silver on his YouTube channel. You can find it by simply typing up Sekiro NieR Automata mod. So, enjoy. For our final update for this video, on May 29th, Final Fantasy XIV's creator called Yoko Taro brilliant. Why? Well, earlier that month, they announced Shadowbringers would release a NieR Automata themed raid called YoRHa Dark Apocalypse, one of the more interesting additions to the entire raid. When lead producer Naomi Yoshida was questioned by a GameSpot reporter, he had this to say, quote, "When NieR Automata was released, a lot of people were saying, we want 9S or 2B gear in Final Fantasy XIV. Of course, if we're just having simply a attire or an outfit implemented to Final Fantasy XIV, it's simple, it's quick, but I'm sure it wouldn't be fun from a gameplay perspective." He will continue to say this. Why not have Yoko-san come on board and create content that meshes Final Fantasy XIV and NieR together? As a reward, you can get the gear and costumes. I feel that it would make for interesting gameplay had we had his participation, he said. He then said, we approached Yoko-san and asked him, would you be interested in such a project? He was happy to be on board, end quote. So it seems that Yoko Taro is on board with the project. And we here at Taro's News Network expect great things coming out of Yoko Taro and the team working on Final Fantasy XIV regarding this new and exciting update regarding YoRHa Dark Apocalypse. So that brings us to the end of our video. Why not subscribe, like, comment, and share it if you'd like to see more of these new updates and discussions. And why not leave a comment down below telling us what you liked, what you disliked, and things you want to see in the future. I know my content updates and my scheduling hasn't been very consistent, and I apologize for that. And hopefully I'll be getting better at that in the future. For now, this is Taro News Network signing off.